Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a forest, lived two best friends named John and Michael. They had been friends since childhood and shared a passion for storytelling and adventure. They would often spend hours sitting by the river, listening to the tales of travelers and creating their own stories. However, one day, they noticed that something had changed in their village. People had started to speak ill of others, spreading rumors and gossiping behind their backs. They would gather at the local cafe, a place where the two friends used to go to listen to stories and engage in negative talk. John and Michael felt uncomfortable and didn't know what to do. One day, as they were walking home from the river, they stumbled upon a small puppy lying aside the road. The puppy had big brown eyes and a wagging tail, and the friends felt an instant connection with him. They took him in, and the puppy became a constant companion, following them everywhere they went. The friends soon discovered that the puppy was not just any ordinary dog, but a wise and intuitive creature with a profound understanding of the world. They named him Riddles, and he quickly became known for his riddles and puzzles, which he would often share with John and Michael. One day, as they sat at the cafe, they overheard a group of people speaking negatively about a neighbor in the village. Riddles, who was lying next to them, suddenly stood up, barking loudly. The two friends were taken aback and asked Riddles what was wrong. "Stop sitting at this table where they speak evil about others," Riddles said, "because when you get up, you will now be the topic of their conversation." John and Michael were shocked by Riddles's words and realized the wisdom in them. They decided to leave the cafe and seek a new perception of the world, one where they focused on the positive aspects of life and spread kindness and positivity wherever they went. From that day on, Riddles shared 3 riddles with them every day, and the friends would spend hours trying to solve them. The riddles challenged their minds and helped them to see the world in a new way, filled with wonder and possibility. One day, Riddles told them the first riddle. "I am always hungry. I must always be fed. But if you give me what I want, I will soon be dead." The friends thought long and hard about the answer, and finally, John figured it out. "It's fire," he said. Riddles nodded, pleased, and the friends felt a sense of accomplishment. The second riddle was, "I am light as a feather, but even the strongest man cannot hold me for much longer than a minute." This time, Michael was the first to solve it. "It's breath," he said. Riddles wagged his tail in approval, and the friends felt their spirits lift. The third riddle was the hardest one yet. "I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but I need water to live. What am I?" The friends thought for hours, trying to solve it, but ultimately it was Riddles who gave them the answer. "It's a fire," he said, "and it needs oxygen and fuel to grow." From that day on, John and Michael had a new perception of the world, one where they saw the beauty and wonder in everything around them. They spread joy and positivity wherever they went, and people were drawn to their kindness and enthusiasm. And as they continued to learn and grow with Riddles by their side, they realized the power of their words and the impact that they could have on others. They learned to choose their words carefully and to always spread kindness and positivity. John and Michael continued to learn and grow with Riddles by their side. They traveled to distant lands, gathering stories and adventures, always spreading kindness and positivity wherever they went. And they never forgot the lessons that Riddles had taught them, always choosing their words carefully and spreading joy and inspiration to those around them. One day, as they were sitting by the river, John decided to test Riddles' intelligence. He came up with a riddle of his own and posed it to the wise puppy. "I am always ahead of you, but I can never be caught. What am I?" he asked. Riddles thought for a moment, his big brown eyes focused on John. Then, with a nod of his head, he answered, "Time." Michael was impressed, and John was overjoyed. He had created a riddle that even Riddles could not solve, and it was a testament to the incredible intelligence and intuition of the wise puppy. As they continued on their adventures, Riddles continued to challenge John and Michael with his riddles and puzzles, always pushing them to think outside the box and to see the world in new and exciting ways. And the two friends continued to spread their stories and their positive outlook on life, inspiring generations to come to choose their words carefully and to spread kindness and positivity wherever they went. One day, as they were sitting by the campfire, sharing stories with a group of travelers, Riddles posed a riddle of his own. "I am always hungry. I must always be fed. But if you give me what I want, I will soon be dead," he said, his tail wagging in excitement. John and Michael thought for a moment, and then John shouted, "Fire!" Riddles barked in approval, and the travelers were amazed by the wisdom and intelligence of the wise puppy. From that day on, John and Michael were known throughout the land as the storytellers, and Riddles was recognized as the wisest and most intuitive creature in the world. They continued to travel, gathering stories and adventures, always spreading kindness and positivity wherever they went. And the legacy of the two friends and the wise puppy lives on, inspiring generations to come to choose their words carefully and to spread joy and inspiration to those around them. So, the story of John, Michael, and Riddles' wise puppy continues to be told, reminding us all the importance of perspective and the power of our words to shape the world around us. And as we learn from their adventures, we are inspired to seek new perspectives and to spread kindness and positivity wherever we go. The story of John, Michael, and Riddles the wise puppy has several important morals that can be gleaned from its telling. These include the power of our words. The story highlights the impact that our words can have on others, and how negative words can spread quickly and cause harm. The importance of perspective. Riddles' riddles and puzzles challenge John and Michael to see the world in new and exciting ways, encouraging them to adopt a fresh perspective and to think outside the box. The value of kindness. Throughout the story, John and Michael choose to spread kindness and positivity wherever they go, inspiring others to do the same and reminding us all the impact that our actions can have on those around us. The significance of friendship. The close friendship between John and Michael serves as an example of the importance of having strong, supportive relationships in our lives and how these relationships can shape our perceptions and actions. The wisdom of animals. Riddles. The wise puppy represents the intelligence and intuition that can be found in animals, reminding us to respect and appreciate their contributions to our lives. These morals serve as important lessons for readers, reminding us all the impact that our words and actions can have on those around us, and encouraging us to choose kindness, positivity, and wisdom in all that we do. The end. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing for more videos like this from this channel. Don't hesitate to drop your comments below and like this video. We love you.